Who that wanna run up on me? You don't want no problems. Step into the water with the sharks and the piranhas. I got a shark's bite, step into the water. I eat through the flesh, call me a piranha. I got a shark's bite, step into the water. I eat through the flesh, call me a piranha. Who that wanna run up on me? You don't want no problems. Step into the waters with the sharks and the piranhas. I got a shark's bite, step into the water.
Welcome to the In Perspective Sports Show. I'm your host, that nigga, Mr. Roderick Horton. I got my niggas with me in here. Of course, I got the Ghost,
hey, how y'all
Mr.
doing,
Nick
America?
Everson. I got Fred, Mr. Chris Cortland, and I got the Guru, Mr. Willie Hubbs in the building. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, how you doing? What's happening?
What's goody, good? You know, I'm already tripping on some shit today. Richard Sherman is already saying there's a double standard in fighting and black boys in sports. Now, like we already said 3 weeks ago, I was tripping on that. We could show that if we wanted to, but like 3 weeks ago, we was already saying that there's, you know, this watering down shit going on with keeping niggas in some kind of weird line of, you know, some mental control. Keep them in check. You feel what I'm saying?
Same old everyday thing.
Same old bullshit. What you got to say about that? Because Richard Sherman, you know, he said, just imagine if there was a football fight. If he was in a football fight.
Or if there were blacks in hockey, predominantly black.
Come on.
There'd be no fight.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's always gonna be that double standard. We the ones with the rage. You know, we can't cuss. We can't swing on nobody. You can throw beer on us, and then you can pee on us. We ain't supposed to do nothing. Talk about your mama beside us.
Come on.
America, I'm gonna tell you, it ain't gonna happen.
Definitely can't run
No
up
way, no how.
No way, no how.
Definitely can't run up in the stands.
What you mean? If somebody threw some water on you, you ain't gonna run up in the stands? I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, that's a real tough one.
I mean, you gotta suck it up. I mean, at the end of the day, you making millions of dollars, you know, or regardless of whatever. If you're in college ball, you gotta be smart. But man, that's hard to swallow. My issue was, and this was about a month ago on the show, I said that the fans should be held accountable too.
Yes, big time.
Right. I'm really saying, like, fine, jailed, whatever. If you're gonna punish a player for all that, yes.
Damn right. No other way. Ghost, what you got for me? Double standard in sports or what?
No, that's a double standard in everything.
Everything?
Well, look at the double standard here.
What?
Y'all ask me to ask you questions and carry the show. I mean, hell.
Oh, shit.
I just think that is being a double standard.
No way! No how! Fuck that.
Next.
Talk to me, though. What's up?
Oh. I don't know. Really, Chris had the best. You know, he Mr. Cortland had the best. He pretty much summed it up.
So what I'm saying, though, William just asked the question, though. What if, with the way they do it already with, you know, black people in sports and fighting, what if there was a lot of niggas to start playing hockey? Would it change? A lot of people go to see
Hockey,
fights.
no.
You think they'd let them
Them motherfuckers is rough.
They gonna let them keep fighting like that? If it's our brothers out there getting wild on the ice?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I get your point. Basketball, football, and a lot of other sports. No,
What's the difference?
hockey's a rough fucking sport.
Hey man, basketball was too till they watered it down. Like we said, 30-30 last week with the
30 bad
Detroit
boys.
Pistons.
No, but to answer your question correctly, this is what's going on. Like, the hockey, they make their fucking money off that fucking fight.
Right.
You know, they're pretty much, that's the shot value in hockey, those damn fights. And that's where a lot of their revenue comes from.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or a lot of the audience come from. I don't know if that's going to, how you going to beat in football? What's going to beat? You going to break your damn hands trying to fight.
Right.
I mean, if it's all brothers, yeah, they'll let it go down. But if it's brothers and white dudes, and the brother knock a white dude out, oh, it's over.
Oh, so
It's over. It's over. As soon as you hurt one of them, it's over.
Yeah. Well, why is that? Talk to me.
It's a double standard, like you said.
Why?
It's
What does
everyday
that
life.
mean? What does that mean? What, niggas just get the
So
short
what
end
if
of
a
the
white
stick?
dude-
Always.
What?
What
Short
if
end
a
of
white dude knock a black dude out?
Oh, they gonna love it.
Oh,
It's
he's
gonna
gonna
be on the
get praised.
ESPN.
He'll be
It's gonna be
praised.
on the
I'm
ESPN,
serious.
the player of the
I think he'll be
year,
praised. For
the
real.
player of the century. Every time hockey comes on, playoffs, regular game, that's gonna be one of the things they show.
Toughest guy to ever play the sport. I'm serious. I really think
He
that.
be the highest endorsement player in the league.
Yeah, for real. It's fucked up as it sounds, it is. We're gonna go ahead and go via satellite. Mr. Sherm, talk to me, baby. What you got? We got two screens here, fellas. He's here and he's here.
What's
So
up?
what you got for me, Mr. Sherm? Mr. Cortland's in the building. Talk to me.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, you know, fellas, you know, in baseball, man, they brawl in baseball. They don't give a damn what color you are, Hispanic, whatever. Them guys are scrapping on that. Matter of fact, there was a brawl the other night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel myself, man. I don't think it boils down to whether or not if it's like you know, if it's color, especially with the fight thing. I believe in hockey, man. Like Nikki said, it's about the money in hockey. I believe if brothers and white dudes in hockey, it'd be more money.
So you saying that if brothers flooded hockey and they started fighting them like hell, Mr. Corbin, and they gonna start?
They do it in baseball. That's
What?
the reason why I'm saying they fight, man. They I mean, in baseball, man, they don't give a damn. Hell, I come in there, I knock Ryan Braun's ass out, man. Yeah, both of us gonna make the damn front of headlines. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the real, there's a dude right now holding the shadow where a brother come in there and just clubbed his eye. You know.
Right,
But what I'm
right.
saying is, you know, I think with hockey's different, y'all. You have to understand it's different, man. They're
So
supposed
just
to play.
but are you saying that though? Are you agreeing or not that there is a double standard in sports with black people fighting?
I mean,
I think that's
I mean, like with in the fans and stuff, you know, I think that's a double standard because at the end of the day, if a fan steps out there, man, and you throw ice, you do whatever. I know we talked about this being professional, but like my man said, on your job, man, you throw ice on there, you have to knock them out. But I don't think there's really a double standard with football, basketball. I don't know, but I know baseball, man. They get it in, you know.
Well, we're talking mostly, with the football and the basketball. The one that's got the real lights on them, you know what I'm saying, as far as black people in the sport. You know, baseball,
Baseball, it's
that's
never
still-
one-on-one.
that's
Baseball's
still-
never one-on-one.
Right, that's a
Baseball's
totally,
never one-on-one.
That's a different thing, right? That's so. The only
Should be
one
the
on
whole
one in
team
that is
coming out.
the pitcher and the
Right.
Which it
that's-
is,
It's
which
a
it
totally
is.
different thing.
I mean, the
Totally
bullpen empties.
Right. So, Mr. Corbin Sherman, I'd say, fuck that. It's a double standard written all over the shit.
I'm with you on it, you know. It's
I
just
think
that
I
with
do.
baseball, you know, that was
What?
the only thing that you know, if we was on the topic and we're talking about it, you know, somebody would bring up baseball. What about baseball? You know, what about the brothers and the white dudes in baseball? But I feel what you're saying in the hockey, one-on-one.
There's not a lot of brothers in baseball.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, it's not really. No.
Yeah, it is.
It is, but it ain't.
Let me tell you something. What is Big Papi? He is an African American that speaks Spanish.
He's an American.
He's a black man that speaks
He
Spanish.
black.
Really, that league's still 40%. Damn near
brown, you black.
50%.
You brown, you black.
50% what?
Black.
Yeah.
Just because they come from South
We're
America, those
talking
are black
about,
men.
we're talking about the sports that's 80% black.
Man, I feel what he's
That's a
talking
big
about
difference.
Yeah.
Big fucking difference.
Come on, well, let's be honest about this, though, Pete. I mean, I get what you're saying, but on the other hand, you can't just be debated. Basketball, they don't really need to be out there fighting.
Because
They
they
ain't
shoot
gonna
with
fight.
their hands and
They
stuff.
ain't
I feel
gonna
like
fight.
they-
It's not a valid sport
Shoot
like
with your
hockey
hand.
or football.
That's
Football
what-
may be a little bit
The
different.
fights is what made basketball
That's what
back in
built
the
that
day.
But now you can't leave the
It
bench
built
without
the
getting
brand.
You know what I'm
suspended.
saying? That shit built basketball.
It built it.
Well, let's be honest about this. Do you
In that
need-
era, it did.
Okay.
That's what it needed. In that era,
Hey, but
it
look,
needed.
we've already had this discussion. When you start blowing them whistles like that, it takes the passion out of the game. The boys can't do nothing. There can't be no aggression.
Right, I mean,
And
I
that
agree
just
with you,
waters
but at the
down-
same time, the game is more high flying now. So you just can't be in there taking nobody's legs out, grabbing them, slamming them to the ground.
Right,
I understand,
right,
that,
right.
but you know, back in the
But
day,
you know, that's gonna
back
always-
in the day though,
I'll tell you why.
back in the day though, they can smack the backboard. But buddy, I'm gonna tell you what, you come up in there, you taking one.
Right.
Okay, and not only that, good point, Chris. But think about it. It's 2 points. Okay, number one is these motherfuckers make too much money. And they got a brother who's like, yo, we ain't. They play hard. They play hard. They don't play. Magic then was making fucking criminals making $700,000, and the people who was making 100,000 that wasn't on that level.
You got brands out there.
Yeah, you
right
got
now.
brands out there now. And number
brands.
two, would it be funny to see Shaq knocking out motherfuckers out there? We don't need that shit in basketball.
Shaq couldn't knock his
From a fan perspective, yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he would have killed somebody, man.
Right. Okay, well, check it out.
Shaq
I
can't
mean, he
hit
probably would have
himself.
killed. No, he probably would have killed
Well,
somebody.
hold on.
Or LeBron.
We're going to take a
Charles
break.
Barkley
Hold
should
on.
have kicked his ass.
We're going to take a break.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, but we're going to come right back on that because what they doing now, what I saw last night is that white boy came through the lane and elbowed LeBron in the face. They didn't even look for the review. We'll be back in just a
Man
minute to
up.
talk about it. Be right back.
He should have got up and fought.
welcome back to the In Perspective Sports Show. All right, last night I'm watching the game and I'm seeing LeBron go through the lane, videos playing. Boom! Now, old school, I'm loving it. You ain't coming through here like that at the end of the game. But with the new rules they've been putting in place, which you can't even look at a dude, and you know we covered that when Stevenson looked at D-Wade and they threw him out the game for just looking at him. Threw him out the game. But when LeBron comes through the lane, gets plummeled into the chin, through the throat, you know, LeBron laying down like, shit, I just got, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? To me, it was,
Did the rest have that for LeBron?
hey, man, you know.
Oh man,
I just
man
think it's
the
a-
fuck up.
I feel you on the man
Fuck you,
up.
LeBron.
He manned up.
Fuck you, LeBron. He
Yeah.
talks too much.
say that.
He whines too
Yeah,
much.
he does
You
do a
gotta
lot of
take
that.
it. You gotta take it.
This
It's the
motherfucker is
playoffs.
Julius Peppers.
They don't want you to call nothing. They want LeBron to go through and bully and all that. So every now and then you gotta take one.
Right, I feel
You gotta take one.
But according to the rules that have been put in place, he didn't make a play on the ball with his elbow.
Mike made
That's
that
a
call.
flagrant too.
Mike made that call.
Like who?
Michael
Like Jordan?
What you mean? He made that call.
I ain't gonna disagree. Listen,
Show
I'm
him
with
up.
you. I'm with
Show
you.
him
But
up.
with the rules that have been put in place, don't make the double standard be that obvious again. That's all I'm saying. Sherman, what you got for me? Talk to me.
I feel exactly what you're saying. You know, with it being playoff basketball and everything, if you're gonna, you got to be consistent with it. You know,
That's all I'm
it was a flagrant
That's all
foul.
I'm saying.
You know, I feel that like, you know. The Crawford thing the other day was crazy.
whistle.
You know, it
Time
really
out,
was. But they should have threw him out, or he should have went to the line. I mean, I understand LeBron cries and stuff all the time. He gonna do that. That's a big ass baby, even and he's a linebacker. But you know what I'm
Sometimes you
saying?
gotta take one to the chin, man. You gotta take one to the chin. You know
Look,
what I mean?
okay,
But in the playoffs, you got to keep that consistency, though, man. This is
That's all I'm
playoff
saying.
basketball.
I ain't saying
Playoff
nothing about
basketball.
LeBron. LeBron
Yeah.
didn't do nothing.
Who's the dirtiest
he
team
got
in the
up-
playoffs?
He got up and
Sherman,
shot
who's the dirtiest team in the playoffs? The Heat.
I
The
feel
Heat.
you.
The cheap shots and all that. But one time
Hey,
LeBron takes one, because he got his nose broke a couple months ago. So what?
I feel you, but
Look at all them
Hold
knocks
on.
we took.
Hold on.
He still manned up through.
Who is
Look at
LeBron?
Paul Pierce. Look at all
hold
them knocks
on,
he
hold
went
on.
through. Kevin Garnett. Come on, let's keep it real.
It just look.
Come on.
He's got
It's part
fouled.
of the game.
He's
It's part
got
of the
fouled
game.
147 more times than any other player in
Exactly.
the league.
So-
Ooh,
so
so what does that
LeBron-
mean?
He's got the
when
ball
you
in
breathe
his
on
hand.
it, everybody's
So when you
already
breathe-
beating
no,
on him.
When you breathe on him, they calling the whistle.
Oh man, come on. Are you
Hey man,
serious?
it's brain in the
Y'all
game
know
right
he's
now.
going
Why
to.
y'all
He's
arguing
arguing
brain in
his
the
fucking
game?
Come on, man.
That's
And
all I'm
look,
saying is that makes me
his teammates is
consistent.
pumped.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about that aspect.
No,
Rob.
but yeah, it's
no.
true. I mean-
we're talking about the consistency and the refs calling the flagrant
Listen.
fouls when there's a flagrant foul.
Yeah.
That's the point.
It
I
goes
know.
game
Hey,
by
take
game.
one, LeBron.
Pete,
Take
it goes
one.
game by
Give
game.
one.
He
I ain't
took
mad at
one.
that.
Goes game
But
by game.
That's
Pete.
not my point.
Each ref group is different.
I can dig
I
it.
ain't trying to take the
Yeah,
mic, but each ref
No, you
ref
good.
group is different.
Right.
Each game you got to ref differently. Cause you seen something that happened in this game doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen in this game as far as the calls go.
But I still
That's inconsistent.
I still think you gotta. When it comes to playoff basketball, if we in the regular season, man, they can make all that bullshit. I mean, the regular season, I don't mind. The playoffs, man, when you make a stupid foul like that, that's the difference in the game and the series. I mean, that's the only reason why I'm the way it is, and now you gotta call that. I mean, I give it the regular season. You fuck up if you want to. During the playoffs, man, I want it called right.
Y'all had a valid point earlier when y'all talking like old school basketball. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I don't want to get off course, but back in the day, when somebody attacked your superstar, somebody had to do something.
I'm with you 100.
That's what we need to
I'm
talk
with you
about.
100.
You absolutely right.
You had to have an enforcer.
Yeah.
Right. But they have eliminated the
Yeah.
enforcer with these rules.
Yeah.
So how can an enforcer show up last night against LeBron when he's been eliminated from basketball? But he
They
showed
playing
up
the
last night.
Bobcats, man. You gonna tell me that somebody couldn't take one for the team? Back in the day, somebody on that bench was the man who's
Hey,
gonna
I'm-
go out there and get it crunk,
I'm feeling it.
get thrown out, and all that.
That was
Somebody
that
gonna say,
I love it.
Put me in, I'm going to get somebody.
Right. The Heat ain't got
I ain't getting in the game no
He
way.
ain't got
Let me
it.
get kicked out here. I get some
They ain't got
shine.
that player like that. They ain't their
Hey, you gotta
mentality.
pick a fight
are
with
you
him.
speaking
You gonna
from
pick a
a
fight with him.
referee's aspect or
I'm
from a
speaking from the
different team?
team's perspective.
I'm talking about a referee aspect. Talk about it from a referee's aspect. Why didn't you blow the whistle if y'all have eliminated the enforcer with flagrant 2 calling?
No, I'm talking about the team should have got off the bench, and ran out there and yanked him up.
You know,
That's
that-
what I'm talking about.
listen.
Back in the day, America, y'all all know. Back in the 90s, the 80s, and the 70s,
Right.
you hit your best player. Somebody off that bench is coming. They taking one for the team.
I wish
That's
we could
what
get
I'm
some of
saying.
that.
But you
Miami
know that-
ain't got that
Hey,
heart.
they did it to him.
They ain't got that heart.
Charlotte
wait a
did it to
minute,
him.
Why can't we get some of that?
Hey,
Why?
but-
Because Miami didn't send no goons in there.
Hey, but
They
look,
ain't got no.
And hold on,
They ain't got
no,
nothing.
no. They should have had to. Back in the day, if you'd have did that to Magic Johnson, Kareem would have kicked you in your goddamn
Thank
jaw.
you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm with you.
Where's Dwayne
Some
Wade
people
at on
would have cut
that?
you with a knife if you
Where
did
Dwayne
Jordan like
Wade
that.
at on that? Where Dwayne Wade at on that? That's why this the last year.
Wade ain't on him, man. They didn't know this
America,
shit.
this the last year. It's over.
Hold on now.
Hey,
LeBron James been getting his ass whooped. Go ahead.
I think what happened to the
Fuck
ball
that
game
sound like,
was y'all.
man,
That was back when.
I ain't stopping him when he was talking shit. I'm going, no, go on, Sheriff. Fuck that.
Talk to us, man.
What I was gonna say though, man, what changed it dramatically, though, man, was when back when New York, whenever my man Artest went up in the stands, man, I felt like they went down on the players hard, you know, but nothing got happened to the fans and stuff. You know, that dude threw a drink in his face. You know what are you gonna do? We grown ass men. Another man throw a drink in your face. You gonna go up in the stands
And they
and
was
nothing.
swinging.
Yeah, and they put that all on the players, you know, and that goes back to
Palace
what
at the Palace.
that go back to what people were saying earlier. You know what I'm saying with the double standard. You know, they should have been some fans reprimanded that they probably kicked out and probably never sent back into the league again. You know, that's what got playoff basketball pussified like it is right now.
But speaking of, and I'm not trying to get off the subject, did y'all see the game the other night when Blake Griffin, when the guy was yik-yakking behind him, and he got on the sideline and
And
just
threw the cup of water on him.
casually turned his back and just tossed the water on the
Yeah.
dude? Oh yeah, that's how you get him. Get him
Who did
slick.
that?
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Good stuff. Willie, what you got for me? Guru.
Hey. Hey, I'm with y'all, man. Hey. Hey, it's playoffs, man. It's playoffs.
I'm saying
Hey,
no.
It's playoffs.
But
Let
should
it
they
go
be?
right, Willie. Let it go.
Hey, it's
Should the
playoffs.
whistle have been blown on?
Oh, the whistle was blown.
You know they're reviewing it right now, and if they call it later on, they can call it and say, yeah, that was a flagrant 2 and give them the call later on.
Oh,
If
shit.
you were looking at it, if you were one of the officials right now looking at it, like, should we call that a flagrant right now?
It should have been a flagrant.
So you would call it right now.
I'd have
but you
called
know
it
they-
flagrant.
So you call it.
But not a flagrant too.
Flagrant 1, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flagrant
one.
one, flagrant something.
A
anything.
flagrant something because he
So
didn't
you
make,
would look at
he,
you would review it now and call it a flagrant?
He did not make the play on the ball.
He did not make a play on
At
the
all.
I mean, I'm not mad with the call the ref made, but I'm just saying, even if it was reviewed, it shouldn't go no more than the flagrant 1, so it shouldn't be reviewed.
What you mean it shouldn't be reviewed? If it goes to a flagrant one, then that's what they do. They can review that shit and call that shit later.
I mean,
on
I'm
down
talking
the-
about now. I understand, but
Right.
it's over.
Man,
You
come
know,
on. That ain't how it
LeBron
go,
James
though.
got the
That ain't
man
how
up.
it go.
He
And
got
that
the
ain't
man
about-
up.
LeBron ain't the one that said.
I'm trying to tell you, each
Look.
game is ref differently.
Okay, but bruh, we're talking about what the. Okay, so next time when LeBron comes through and does this,
Now that's different.
No,
The
it's
reason
not,
why I'm saying,
Fred.
hold
No,
on.
it's not.
It doesn't
No,
matter if
that's
it's
the double-
LeBron
that's the
or
double
Mr.
standard.
Birdman or whoever.
That's the
no,
double standard. Yes, it is.
this team, they ain't been no animosity. You see what I'm saying? It's different between. There's a series out there right now.
There
We're
may
gonna
be.
touch on later on that they're going at it.
There may be a little animosity
Physically.
because
Now it will be.
LeBron dropped 61 on them.
come on, they owe him, bro. It was
Hey,
big.
and
It's
if you
big.
if you
LeBron
watch
dropped
big,
61.
I'm talking about in the
Watch the
physicality
ball
way. It
game
ain't been no flagrant calls, no roughing and toughing. That was the first time.
It's gonna be
Okay,
something.
But
now.
the way the game is ref now, if somebody comes back the next game, whether it be this team or this team, whoever does it, yeah, they gonna get it. They
When-
gonna get it.
when is
because
it-
now the ref sees that it's
When is the next game?
tomorrow.
Okay.
Saturday.
You may see some retaliation on Josh
Yes.
McRoberts.
Yes. And watch
Tune
you see
in.
a flagrant call, and that's because of he just said retaliation.
Tune in.
That's some bullshit.
That's serious shit.
Cause you
Watch.
get punched in your jaw, you don't wait until next week to hit him, see that motherfucker when you see him again.
That's why I say
Watch.
get up.
Yeah, watch.
His team should have had his
Watch.
back. Miami's a bunch of punks. They should have
LeBron is
jumped out
doing
there
it.
and
They been
choked
whooping
him.
his ass 10 years.
Exactly.
He ain't never got nobody.
He worried about his image. Man up is what I'm telling you. Man
He's
up.
following the fucking rules.
Oh, man.
These rules weren't in place before.
The rules don't apply to the
Y'all
number
want
one
to
man
see
carrying the
you
NBA
a
fucking
motherfucking
ass.
lie. He's under the
When
scope.
you lose,
Who?
No
He's under
one
the
is
scope.
above the league.
He's
When
under
you
the
lose,
scope.
Michael Jordan didn't get 7-8 fouls.
Thank you. When you lose it, you lose it. Michael Jordan choked
Michael
you
Jordan
out.
played
You
a
the best.
different game.
Michael
You the
Jordan
best.
choked
You
you
get
out.
Michael Jordan
Ask
played
Don
a different
Miller.
When you can sell the
Ask
NBA
Don
logo
Miller.
and then
Don
put that
starts.
Then you get perks,
Michael
buddy.
Jordan to swing on you. You wasn't running up on Michael Jordan.
Dude, this is a different game.
Oh, now it's different.
Yes,
Okay.
it's different. They won't let these dudes do anything.
They didn't let them do it neither.
In the form of aggression. Oh, bro, that was nowhere near the policies that was in place now. Are you scared?
Well, hold up though.
What?
I done seen
Let's talk
Kobe
politics,
swing.
though.
I done seen a bunch of them
You
swing.
ain't seen Kobe swing in 10 years.
But think about that though.
10
Hold up,
years.
though. Hold
Run
up,
up
though.
on him.
Hold up,
10
though.
years.
Nobody run
Now,
up
hold
on
up,
him.
now,
Come
now,
on, come on.
They know he'll fight.
now. Let's be honest
Him and
about
Trish,
this. After that shit,
Chris
with
Childs
the
had a
world
little-
test that you
had a little
do
tussle.
have to kind of watch
Him and
out.
Reggie Miller had a little tussle.
Yeah.
About
Go ahead and
it.
say what? Hold on. Go ahead. Go
No, I'm
ahead.
good.
Go ahead, nigga. What you saying? Speak your mind, man.
Get the shine on.
Yes.
Nah, we good.
That's what's up. Well, look, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back in about 2 minutes. Y'all stick with us. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the In Perspective Sports Show. Baseball has made its debut on the In Perspective Sports Show. But damn it don't look good, though, because motherfucker Michael Pineda, pitcher for the New York Yankees. Yeah, Yankees, whatever the fuck. Look, my man walks out and he's got, like he's got chocolate smeared on his fucking neck. It's called Pine Tar is what it was.
If you're gonna cheat, be good at it.
But I look,
Hey, did you see how we got busted?
go ahead, what?
Going like this.
Yeah, you right. Get out of here.
You're out of here.
Crazy. But what I'm tripping on is that, look, what I'm hearing the commentator say is that, this thing is kind of done, and this is kind of, overlooked. Just don't get caught so blatantly.
He's blatant with
So
it.
I'm sitting there looking at it like, why did dude think that this was cool? They ain't telling that this was totally against the rule, because this ain't in the rule book.
He did it last time.
Yeah, but they didn't kick him out. So he's like, I'm going to do this shit again. They didn't even do nothing to him.
Because he had it wiped off.
I don't know. I think it's funny as hell.
I think he's stupid as hell.
But they're saying this is kind of common throughout the league.
Right, they say
to
that
be
this is
so
a common
blatant with it.
thing.
Hey, it's so much a double standard. But see, I think the reason why he done it, yo, is because when he pitched against the White Sox the other night, man, it was on his wrist.
Red
You know,
Sox.
now they say it's up to the manager whether he says it because they do it in baseball. It's done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for I think the reason why he put it on his neck is because the media made so much about it. And then he wiped it off. The only thing I don't agree with is the 10-game suspension, man, because in that case, you got to there's at least 2 pitchers on every team that uses that
The
shit.
double standard has made its way into
Yes,
baseball?
yes,
Wow.
yes, yes.
Really?
Yes.
So you're telling me that this thing that goes on all the time, the one that gets raked across the coals, is the nigga.
Well, they got George Brett a while back. Remember they
Come
got
on,
George
Doc.
Brett?
I don't watch enough baseball, so talk to me. Somebody got busted, what? What they do to him?
Yeah, George Brett hit a home run. Come to find out, his bat was coated with pine tar.
Hey, Willie,
Fine tar, though.
Willie, you said that too. You remember that year with Sammy Sosa, whenever his bat popped open, you know what I'm saying, had them corks in
The
that.
court bat, right?
That shit's done. Major League knows about that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it, y'all, man. We talking about if you play baseball, you think versus aluminum bats versus wooden bats. A wooden bat, that ball is not going nowhere, y'all. I don't give a fuck how strong you are, this, and that, and this. So the inside's got to be hollowed out, fellas. I'm trying to tell you that you ain't getting 700 and some fucking home runs out of a fucking wooden bat. You're not unless that bitch is loaded.
I don't know. Ghost, what you think? I mean, if it's always going on, supposedly it's just kind of overlooked. I think you should get that much punishment. 10 days out. And then what everybody's already supposed to be doing.
He just unfortunately got caught, man. He got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. But why the fuck do you have it on his neck? That makes me think the shit was set up. I'm just gonna be
I'm
honest.
serious. That's where I was kind of like, bro, that was so blatantly stupid. Bro, it's like a big old smear of chocolate. Just,
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do that.
Right,
and then
yeah.
the dude that just walks up like, and just wipes it off his neck. And you can see where he wipes it off his
That's
neck.
like, going, if you cheat on your wife, going home with a hickey on your neck.
Right.
Who the hell you gonna let suck on your damn neck?
So I'm thinking,
And take it home.
You know what I mean? There's something fishy about that. I don't
sounds
believe
fishy.
it.
We
Some
gotta
say.
we'll figure out what happened right there. I just don't know. What you got for that?
I ain't really a baseball dude, but he's stupid.
But
I
everybody's
mean, the
doing
reason
it.
why I'm saying though is because he just got caught with it on his wrist, but they didn't catch him.
Right.
And then you go put it on your wrist. Yeah, that's a setup. I mean, he can't be that stupid. Or either he's
Yeah,
stupid.
that's kind of fishy. Yeah.
Hey, but fellas, I mean, to me, man, Major League Baseball's throwing a lot of bullshit at these players, man. Been doing this shit, and then you got these media writers out here, man, who really don't know too much about the baseball game. And then, you know, this pound rolls and shit, fellas, if you watch baseball, man, watch most of these dudes, the long strings that's on their glove, they'll reach for that shit. That shit's on there.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why Homeboy done that shit was because they made such a big issue out of it the night before. He was like, well, shit, I'm going to just do it. And put it on this deck.
America,
America,
America, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you what ruined the game of baseball. HD TV. When you can zoom in, you can see that. It's a wrap.
You serious as hell?
That's a good ass point.
I think I don't think anybody that stupid. Maybe, you know, with playoff.
Apparently he is.
No, seriously, Will. With playoff basketball going on, that might be a ploy. Because we're talking about baseball, don't playoff basketball.
Yeah.
No, baseball's a long drawn out. It's 8 months. Nobody's talking about that at the beginning of the fucking year. And they got something to talk. I just don't believe that anybody's gonna put that shit on their fucking neck and get caught like it.
What do you mean? Somebody
It's being
walked
fucking
up to him
ploy,
and said,
man.
hey, how you doing,
Like
buddy?
fucking
And
wrestling
sweat on
shit.
his
No, like take one for the team, Major League Baseball. We need the ratings. I don't believe anybody that stupid to put it on their neck.
Man, it's crazy.
You can put the shit in your fucking glove.
They had a big old.
People gonna tune in to see Derek Jeter.
You can put a hole in your glove and put
They're
that
gonna
shit in.
tune in to see Derek Jeter because this is his last season, so they're gonna tune in to see him. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
zoomed in on
Oh,
his
yeah.
glove real heavy, and you can see it sitting there in the palm of his hand right there in his
Right,
glove. I guess
yeah.
that was from the game before. Was it from the same damn game?
no, this
it's
is
a game
Different
before.
game.
it's a different game. This is back when the series was in Yankee
That's
Stadium.
why I
Yeah.
say you gotta be stupid if you did it.
He got caught in a second inning.
I'm gonna go.
But let me tell
Apparently.
you, but hold on though. Here's a different subject about baseball. That's some bullshit. But Major League Baseball needs to stop that because you can raise that mound 6 inches and give a pitcher advantage, or you can drop the mound down. They do it about every other fucking year to give the hitters the advantage. It's all type of shit they can do to change that game. You know they the ball ain't the same every fucking year. I mean, you know.
So let me ask
If
you-
you want, look, though, I mean, seriously, next year might be a home run year. They wound the balls up real hard. The ball's gonna leave the park. They drop the mound down. You know, when you,
So a question came up the other day: is 500 home runs a big deal anymore in baseball?
It's still a big deal.
Because of something you're saying.
It's
Yeah.
still a big deal to me.
Yeah.
They were saying that it wasn't even a big deal because of
It's
so
still a
many
big
people.
I'm gonna tell you why.
They said
I'm gonna tell you no.
That's the haters.
That's not why they saying that.
That's the haters.
They saying that because that is America's pastime.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Barry Bonds did. Look,
They
if
pissed about that.
if they wouldn't have blackballed him, he'd still be hitting them motherfuckers. Now that was not a problem until that motherfucker came right in the corner and was breaking all the records, not just the home run records. They was like, this motherfucker gonna break every fucking record that ain't pitching involved.
That's the reason why.
Then
I
it
was
became a
like,
problem. It was
yeah.
not even fucking illegal until Barry got around that 450 mark.
Say what, Sherman? Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna be as real with you as to go along with what Nikki said, because I agree with everything this man is saying. Fellas, you take it back to the late 90s whenever them boys went on strike for the last time. Everybody was done with baseball because them rich fuckers went on strike. We was like, what? For more money? And then as soon the ratings was down, this and that and that and this. Then what two players come on the scene? Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire. And I was a big A's fan. Mark McGwire was like 3 people compared to what he was when he first come in, and Sammy Sosa. Then you got all them home runs coming out. They made everybody come back through. Now they punishing them dudes, blackballing them this and that and that and this. A-Rod ain't in the ball game because this dude was going to hit 800 home runs. This horse shit, the way they doing that. Major League Baseball need to stand up. You had a part to do with that.
A-Rod was not
shit.
gonna hit no 800 home runs.
Shit.
I think he would.
No, that's a lot of pressure.
Hey,
I think he would.
it was a lot of pressure.
Look, he couldn't
man,
even.
but
He wasn't even
could've done
catching up to the fucking baseball. How was he gonna hit them home runs? A-Rod can't hit no fucking more.
Hey, man.
Nobody stopped him.
He just
Hey,
ain't got
man.
it.
He ain't fucking got it no
it.
more.
Something wrong with
Hey,
him.
he needs that
Needs
HGH.
steroids.
Them
Something
He
hips
ain't
on
never
him.
stopped. He would never got off HGH. What are you talking
I
about?
feel you. But the game was tarnished, man. You know Ken Griffey
why he's
Jr.
gonna do it.
Ken Griffey Jr. was the first one who should have broke that record. The year he was on pace to break it, them fuckers went on strike.
Ken
Come
Griffey
on,
Jr.
y'all.
ain't the baseball player Barry Bonds was.
No, he's not. No, nowhere close to it.
Barry Bonds the greatest ever motherfucking play.
Yeah, but he's
Before
in the fucking
steroids,
play
he's the
back
greatest
into
ever
the league.
motherfucking play. And
Look,
after
man.
steroids, he's gonna be the greatest ever
look,
play.
Mark McGwire, they gave a red carpet to back in there. You know what I'm saying? Barry Bonds
fuck
had to
is Mark
fight
McGwire
back
and
into
Barry
it.
Bonds?
You
They
know
don't
what I'm
even
saying?
sound right.
He's nothing
Nothing.
right now. You know what I'm
Absolutely
saying?
right. I agree 100%.
Barry's
Yeah.
back in baseball.
They let Barry back in baseball.
Back in baseball.
He is
Okay.
now this year.
I think he just came for spring training.
As a
And they
coach.
still blast him
Yeah,
over
like a
that
hitting
shit.
instructor.
Yeah.
Then after that,
Yeah.
I don't think he's with him now.
Oh hell.
Yeah, but McGuire still got a job. The weasel that he is.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm not gonna bash
Well,
those
Mark
coaches.
McGuire got promoted. He had the steroids.
Yeah.
He was promoting the steroids in his fucking locker. He
Hey,
had a
man.
contract with a what was that shit called? What steroids? Something that's creatine.
Yeah.
Andrew.
He had a contract with a creatine company, and you know, as they used to interview him, be up in the locker. Now, come on now, listen. I'm telling y'all, and y'all can look at how you. They didn't give a fuck. Till you started looking at Barry's numbers. And Barry, that summer after that, when they was like, wait a minute, you know, this dude's gonna break every fucking record of this. All of a sudden, steroids is bad. And if it wasn't for steroids, the fucking game of baseball would be fucking gone.
Dead.
And the commissioner, pretty much, people not looking at this from the political side of it.
I'm looking
The
at
commissioner, Major League Jose Canseco, which is the man that broke the case, said the commissioner pretty much made these teams fucking do that.
Yeah.
It was America's dirty little secret: steroids and fucking baseball.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, read that book.
Hey, it's deep, man. Hey,
Read the book.
You blind, you had to read it in braille.
Hey, we're gonna take a
I'm
break.
blind from that glare up your head.
We'll be back. Welcome back to the In Perspective Sports Show. We're gonna go ahead and finish out for the night, but we're gonna get a final thought from everybody. Satellite, via satellite. Sherman, what you got? Homie? Final thought right there.
my final thought for the night is that, hey, fellas, man, this NBA playoff so far, the first round is, to me, is off the chain. I mean, I'm liking the way it's 1-1. You only maybe got 1-2 series. It's 2-0. Hey, NBA, bring it. I can't wait to see how the rest of it's gonna form out.
Right. Will, Guru, what you got?
Albert Pujols, welcome to the 500 Club, man. 500 home runs, and rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior.
No doubt. Fred, what you got? Final thought.
The phonies has been exposed. Playoffs. Show up.
Right. Ghost, final thought. What you got for me?
America, I'll be back next week. The ratings will go back up. I hated sabotaging the show, but I needed a raise, and I got one.
Big dog is back in the house.
Right. It's the In Perspective Sports Show. We give you that perspective, and you know which one it is. If you don't, you better ask somebody. See you next week. Holla back.